just passing through, but I thought you'd stay. I built a world around your name, then watched it fade away. You smiled like you meant it, spoke like it was true. I was falling into forever, you were just passing through. Was I the only one who didn't read the signs? I was dreaming of a lifetime, you were passing time. You were just passing through. I was building something real, I was giving you my everything. You didn't feel what I feel. Temporary love, that's all it ever was. I was calling it forever, you were calling it enough. I still hold on to the moments like there's something I can keep, but they fade a little more every time I try to sleep. Every promise that you gave me now just echoes in my mind, and I'm left here with a memory of a love I can't rewind. Did you ever really need me, or just need me near? 'Cause I gave you all my everything, you were never really here. You were just passing through. I was building something real, I was giving you my everything. You didn't feel what I feel. Temporary love, that's all it ever was. I was calling it forever, you were calling it enough. If I knew how it would end, I would guard my heart somehow. But I believed in every moment that feels so distant now. You were just passing through, now I finally see. I was holding on to someone who was never meant for me. Temporary love, but it felt so true. Now I'm left with all the pieces of a life I built on you. Maybe one day I'll move on, maybe I'll be okay, but tonight I'm still here missing the love that couldn't stay. I kept reaching for your hand, but you were never there. I thought you'd try to understand, but you just didn't care. I held on to what we used to be while you let go of me. I was holding nothing all this time, calling it yours, calling it mine. I built a love that wasn't real out of everything I hoped you'd feel. I was holding nothing, and I didn't wanna see it. You stayed just long enough to fade, then disappeared in place. I kept believing we were safe while losing every trace. I made excuses for your space while you erased us. to see it all so clear, that you were never really here. I was holding nothing, now it's done. There was never two, just one. And all the love I tried to save was something you already gave away. I was holding nothing, and I gave it everything. We used to talk until the night turned slowly into day. Now every word just passes by with nothing left to say. I felt the distance in your tone, even when we weren't alone. I stayed in the silence you became, calling it love, ignoring the pain. I kept choosing you each day while you slowly walked away. I stayed in the silence and listened to us fade. You answered me with empty words, like you were just passing through. I tried to hold on to what we were while losing parts of you. I kept pretending we were fine while you were leaving me behind. I stayed in the silence. I can see what you stopped being to me. I was loving without doubt. You were already checking out. I stayed in the silence, and I stayed too long. It hurts to love someone who's there but no longer really cares. I stayed in the silence. Now I know some love just quietly lets go, and all the love I tried to keep got lost in everything you couldn't be. I stayed in the silence, and that's what broke me. You left without taking everything. Some parts of you stayed here in quiet rooms and empty things, and words I still can't hear. I try to move, I try to heal, but you're in everything I feel. I'm broken where you left me, still right where you said goodbye. You moved on like it was easy, I'm still asking why. I'm broken where you left me, and I don't know how to leave. I carry pieces of your name in everything I do. No matter how much I try to change, it always leads to you. I keep replaying what we were, even though it still hurts. I'm broken where you left me, I can't lie. Still living in that last goodbye. You closed the door and walked away, I'm still stuck in yesterday. I'm broken where you left me, and I feel it every day. It's hard to fix a heart like this when half of it still exists. I'm broken where you left me, now I see. You took the best of me, and all the love I try to save is buried in the space you gave. I'm broken where you left me, and I'm still there without you. You walked away into the light that used to fill my chest. Now every day just feels like night, with nothing left to rest. I didn't know a heart could stay with someone who just walked away. You took my heart with you that day and left me here with what remains, an empty space I can't replace, and memories I can't erase. You took my heart, and I'm still feeling it gone. I try to live like I'm okay, like I can breathe again, but every step just leads me back to where we used to stand. I'm moving on, or so it seems, but you still live inside of me. You took my heart, I feel it still, in every silence, every chill. I'm learning how to live this way, with something missing every day. You took my heart, and I don't know how to heal. It's hard to start when you can't find the pieces you left behind. You took my heart, now I see it never all the love I gave to you is all I have left to hold on to. You took my heart, and I'm still loving you. I kept pouring from an empty heart just to keep you full. Ignored the way I fell apart every time you pulled. I thought love could fix the cracks, but it only pulled me back. I broke trying to love you right, stay through every lonely night. I gave you more than I could give, just to feel like we could live. I broke trying to love you, you never felt it. You took the best parts of me and left the rest behind. I tried to be what you would need and lost myself in time. I kept holding on to you while you let go of truth. I broke trying to love you still, through every silence, every chill. I was fighting just to stay, you were drifting away. I broke trying to love you, and I felt it all along. It hurts to know I gave my all to someone who let me fall. I broke trying to love you, now I see what that did to me. And all the love I tried to save was something you already gave away. I broke trying to love you, and that's what broke me. I felt it every time you pulled away, but I told myself it's fine. Turned every doubt into a reason to keep you in my life. I silenced what I knew was true, just to stay with you. I stayed through the hurt you gave, even when I couldn't be saved. I called it love, I called it us, while you were losing trust. I stayed through the hurt, and it slowly broke me. You made it feel like I was wrong for for needing something real. I kept pretending I was strong while hiding how I feel. I lost myself in what we were while you let it blur. I stayed through the hurt, I see it now. In every empty vow, I was loving without doubt. You were already checking out. I stayed through the hurt, and I stayed too long. It's hard to leave when you still care, even when there's nothing there. I stayed through the hurt, now I know that's what finally broke my soul. And all the love I tried to say was something you already gave away. I stayed through the hurt, and I lost myself in it. I started changing piece by piece just to make you stay. Turn my truth into what you need and gave the rest away. I thought if I became enough, you'd finally call it love. I became someone I'm not for you, someone I never meant to be. I lost myself in loving you, and you still walked away from me. I became someone I'm not, and I can't find me now. I let you shape the way I felt, the way I spoke, the way I tried. I slowly turned into someone else just to stand by your side. I gave her more than I should give, just to feel like I could live. I became someone I'm not. I see what that did to me. I was loving without a doubt. You were already checking out. I became someone I'm not, and you didn't even notice. It hurts to know I changed so much for someone who never loved enough. I became someone I'm not, now I know. That's what finally broke my soul. And all the love I tried to prove was just me fading out of you. I became someone I'm not, and I don't know who I am without you. gave you every part of me that I could give away. Ignored the cracks, ignored the truth, just to make you stay. I kept believing in us, even when it turned to dust. I stayed until there was nothing left. No more heartbeat in my chest. I gave you all I had inside, while something in me slowly died. I stayed until there was nothing, and you still walked away. You took the love I used to have and never gave it back. I tried to fill the space you made while losing what I lacked. I held on to what we were while you let it blur. I stayed until I couldn't feel if any of it was real. I was loving you alone while you were already gone. I stayed until there was nothing, and I felt it all. It hurts to know I gave myself to someone who let me fall. I stayed until there was nothing left. Now I'm learning how to rest with all the pieces you took from me and everything we couldn't be. I stayed until there was nothing, and now there's nothing left of me. You stopped meeting me halfway, but I kept walking more. I tried to fix what slipped away while you ignored the door. I carried everything we were while you let it blur. I was loving alone in this. Calling it something we wouldn't fix. I gave you all I had to give. You barely chose to live it. I was loving alone, and I didn't wanna see. You answered me without a heart, just words without a weight. I kept trying to play my part while you were sealing fate. I saw it in the way you stayed, I felt it too late. It hurts to know I gave so much for something you didn't touch. I was loving alone, now it's clear you were never really here. And all the love I tried to save was something you already gave away. I was loving alone, and I finally walked away. We stopped feeling like we used to, but I called it just a phase. I kept reaching out to hold you while you kept pulling away. I saw the truth in every sign, but I kept telling myself we're fine. I stayed after love left us both, held on to something like it still had hope. I was loving what we used to be. You were already free. I stayed after love left, and I didn't let it go. Gave me silence dressed as care, and I believed it all. I kept pretending you were there while watching us fall. I tried to keep us in one place. You already walking away. I stayed after love left. I see what you stopped being to me. I was holding on to truth while you were letting go of you. I stayed after love left, and I stayed too long. It hurts to know I felt the end and still chose you again. I stayed after love left. Now I know some hearts just quietly let go. And all the love I tried to save was something you already gave away. I stayed after love left, and I lost myself in it. You were never staying. I just couldn't see. All the signs you left behind were invisible to me. You held me like forever, but but your heart was halfway gone. I was writing us a story, you were ending it all alone. Was I the only one still believing in the dream? I was holding on to you, you were slipping in between. I felt you walked away like it didn't even hurt. I was giving you my whole heart, you were questioning my word. Love left me here in a place I don't belong. I'm still holding on to memories, even though you're gone. I still feel your presence in the silence late at night, like a shadow of a feeling that I can't outrun or fight. Every promise that you gave me now just fades into the past, and I'm holding on to something that was never meant to last. Did you ever really love me, or just love the way I stayed? 'Cause I gave you all my everything and you let it fade. I felt you walked away like it didn't even hurt. I was giving you my whole heart, you were questioning my worth. Love left me here in a place I don't belong. I'm still holding on to memories, even though you're gone. If I could go back to the moment when your heart began to change, I would try to hold you closer before we turned to strangers. I felt you walked away, and I finally understand. I was reaching out to hold you, you were slipping from my hands. Love left me here, but I'll find my way somehow, even if I'm lost without you. I'll be stronger now. Maybe one day I'll move on. Maybe I'll finally be free from a love that felt like everything, but was never meant for me. I was just a chapter in a story you outgrew. I was writing us forever, you were almost through. You read me like a memory, then turned the final page. I was holding on to meaning, you were walking off the stage. Was I the only one who thought we'd be the end? I was calling you my always, you were just a friend. I was just a chapter you closed without a sound. I was building us a lifetime, you were putting it down. Not your ending, but you were mine. Now I'm stuck between the pages, reading every line. I still trace the words you left me, like they're written in my skin. Every line a quiet reminder of the love we didn't win. Every promise turned to silence, every dream fell out of place, and I'm lost inside a story I can't seem to erase. Did you ever really love me, or just love the way I stayed? 'Cause I gave you all my everything and you let it fade. I was just a chapter you closed without a sound. I was building us a lifetime, you were putting it down. Not your ending, but you were mine. Now I'm stuck between the pages, reading every line. If I could rewrite the ending, would you still walk away? Or would you finally choose me for more than just a page? I was just a chapter, but you were my whole book. I was lost inside your story, every word, every look. Not your ending, now I finally see. I was holding on to someone who was never holding me. Maybe one day I'll close this, maybe I'll be free from a story that meant everything, but ended without me. I stayed when you didn't, through every silent fight, holding on to something that was losing all its light. You pulled away so slowly, like you didn't want the blame, and I kept calling out to you, but you never said my name. Was I the only one still trying to believe? I was holding on to us, you were ready to leave. I stayed when you didn't, gave you all of me. I was trying to save a love you didn't wanna keep. You let me fade like I was never there. Now I'm lost inside a feeling you don't even care. I still hear your laughter in the corners of my mind. Every memory just reminds me of what I left behind. Every promise that you made now just fades into regret, and I'm left with all the moments I can't seem to forget. Did you ever really love me, or just love the way I stayed? 'Cause I gave you all my everything and you let it fade. I stayed when you didn't, gave you all of me. I was trying to save a love you didn't wanna keep. You let me fade like I was never there. Now I'm lost inside a feeling you don't even care. If love was meant to last, why did ours fall apart? I was giving you my whole world, you were guarding half a heart. I stayed when you didn't, now I finally see. I was loving you completely while you Maybe I'll finally be free from a love that held me captive, but couldn't hold on to me. You left me mid-sentence, like the words didn't matter. I was trying to explain my heart while ours began to shatter. You looked right through me like I was already gone, and I kept holding on to us long after you moved on. Was I the only one still trying to be heard? I was speaking from my heart, you ignored every word. We never said goodbye, but you still walked away. Left me with 1,000 things I never got to say. Unfinished with you, that's how I'll always be. I was writing us forever, you erased it easily. I still replay the silence from the night you let me go. Every second feels like something I still don't fully know. Every promise left unspoken now just lingers in my chest, and I'm left with all the questions that won't let me rest. Did you ever really love me, or just love the way I stayed? 'Cause I gave you all my everything, and you let it fade. We never said goodbye, but you still walked away. Left me with 1,000 things I never got to say. Unfinished with you, that's how I'll always be. I was writing us forever, you erased it easily. If I could finish what we started, would it change the end? Or were we always just a story that was never meant to mend? We never said goodbye, now I'm learning to let go of a love that left me hanging with things I'll never know. Unfinished with you, but I'll find my way somehow, even if I'm lost without you. I'm stronger than this now. Maybe one day I'll stop wondering. Maybe I'll finally be free from a love that left me speechless in the middle of we. You didn't even try, not when it mattered most. I was fighting for a future, you were already close to ghost. I kept fixing every crack, every break we couldn't hide, but I was holding all the weight while you stood aside. Was I the only one still trying to make it last? I was building something real, you were stuck in the past. You didn't even try. While I gave you everything, I was holding on to love. You let go of the string. I carried us alone through every high and low. I was calling you my own. You were ready to let go. I still hear the silence from the nights you turned away. Every "it's okay" you whispered was just pushing me away. Every promise felt like something till it slowly lost its truth. And I kept believing in us while I was losing you. Did you ever really need me, or just need me for a while? 'Cause I gave you all my everything. You left without a smile. You didn't even try. While I gave you everything, I was holding on to love. You let go of the string. I carried us alone through every high and low. I was calling you my own. You were ready to let go. If love takes two to fight for it, why was I alone, trying to save a burning house? You already left home. You didn't even try. Now I finally see I was loving you completely while you were leaving me. I carried us alone, but I'm letting go tonight. Even if it breaks me now, I'll be stronger from the fight. Maybe one day I'll believe again. Maybe I'll find something true, a love that fights as hard for me as I once did for you. You were just passing through, but I thought you'd stay. I built a world around your name, then watched it fade away. You smiled like you meant it, spoke like it was true. I was falling into forever. You were just passing through. Was I the only one who didn't read the signs? I was dreaming of a lifetime. You were passing time. You were just passing through. I was building something real. I was giving you my everything. You didn't feel what I feel. Temporary love, that's all it ever was. I was calling it forever. You were calling it enough. I still hold on to the moments like there's something I can keep, but they fade a little more every time I try to sleep. Every promise that you gave me now just echoes in my mind, and I'm left here with a memory of a love I can't rewind. Did you ever really need me, or just need me near? 'Cause I gave you all my everything. You were never really here. You were just If I knew how it would end, I would guard my heart somehow. But I believed in every moment that feels so distant now. You were just passing through. Now I finally see I was holding on to someone who was never meant for me. Temporary love, but it felt so true. Now I'm left with all the pieces of a life that built on you. Maybe one day I'll move on. Maybe I'll be okay. But tonight I'm still here missing the love that couldn't stay. I kept reaching for your hand, but you were never there. I thought you'd try to understand, but you just didn't care. I held on to what we used to be, while you let go of me. I was holding nothing all this time, calling it yours, calling it mine. I built a love that wasn't real, out of everything I hoped you'd feel. I was holding nothing, and I didn't wanna see it. You stayed just long enough to fade, then disappeared in place. I kept believing we were safe, while losing every trace. I made excuses for your space, while you erased us day by day. I was holding nothing, now I know you had already let me go. I was loving you alone while you were already gone. I was holding nothing, and I felt it too late. It hurts to see it all so clear, that you were never really here. I was holding nothing, now it's done. There was never two, just one. And all the love I tried to save was something you already gave away. I was holding nothing, and I gave it everything. We used to talk until the night turned slowly into day. Now every word just passes by, with nothing left to say. I felt the distance in your tone, even when we weren't alone. I stayed in the silence, you became losing you each day. While you slowly walked away, I stayed in the silence and listened to us fade. You answer me with empty words, like you were just passing through. I try to hold on to what we were, while losing parts of you. I kept pretending we were fine, while you were leaving me behind. I stayed in the silence, I can't see why you stopped being to me. I was loving without doubt, you were already checking out. I stayed in the silence, and I stayed too long. It hurts to love someone who's there, but no longer really cares. I stayed in the silence, now I know some love just quietly lets go. And all the love I tried to keep got lost in everything you couldn't be. I stayed in the silence, and that's what broke me. You left without taking everything. Some parts of you stayed here, in quiet rooms and empty things, and words I still can't hear. I try to move, I try to heal, but you're in everything I feel. I'm broken where you left me, still right where you said goodbye. You moved on like it was easy. I'm still asking why. I'm broken where you left me, and I don't know how to leave. I carry pieces of your name in everything I do. No matter how much I try to change, it always leads to you. I keep replaying what we were, even though it still hurts. I'm broken where you left me, I can't lie, still living in that last goodbye. You closed the door and walked away, I'm still stuck in yesterday. I'm broken where you left me, and I feel it every day. It's hard to fix a heart like this, when half of it still exists. I'm broken where you left me, now I see you took the best of me, and all the love I try to save is buried in the space you gave. I'm broken where you left me, and I'm still there without you. You walked away and took the light that used to fill my chest. Now every day just feels like night, with nothing left to rest. I didn't know a heart could stay with someone who just walked away. You took my heart with you that day and left me here with what remains, an empty space I can't replace, and memories I can't erase. You took my heart, and I'm still feeling it gone. Try to live like I'm okay, like I can breathe again, but every step just leads me back to where we used to stand. I'm moving on, or so it seems, but you still live inside of me. You took my heart, I feel it still, in every silence, every chill. I'm learning how to live this way, with something missing every day. You took my heart, and I don't know how to heal. It's hard to start when you can't find the pieces you left behind. You took my heart, now I see it never really stayed with me, and all the love I gave to you is all I have left to hold on to. You took my heart, and I'm still loving you. I kept pouring from an empty heart just to keep you full. Ignored the way I fell apart every time you pulled. I thought love could fix the cracks, but it only pulled me back. I broke trying to love you right, stayed through every lonely night. I gave you more than I could give, just to feel like we could live. I broke trying to love you, and you never felt it. took the best parts of me and left the rest behind. I tried to be what you would need and lost myself in time. I kept holding on to you while you let go of truth. I broke trying to love you still, through every silence, every chill. I was fighting just to stay, you were drifting away. I broke trying to love you, and I felt it all alone. Ooh. It hurts to know I gave my all to someone who let me fall. I broke trying to love you, now I see what that did to me. And all the love I tried to save was something you already gave away. I broke trying to love you, and that's what broke me. I felt it every time you pulled away, but I told myself it's fine. Turned every doubt into a reason to keep you in my life. I silenced what I knew was true, just to stay with you. I stayed through the hurt you gave, even when I couldn't be saved. I called it love, I called it us, while you were losing trust. I stayed through the hurt, and it slowly broke me. You made it feel like I was wrong for needing something real. I kept pretending I was strong while hiding how I feel. I lost myself in what we were, while you let it blur. I stayed through the hurt, I see it now, in every empty vow. I was loving without doubt, you were already checking out. I stayed through the hurt, and I started changing piece by piece just to make you stay. Turn my truth into what you need and gave the rest away. I thought if I became enough, you'd finally call it love. I became someone I'm not for you, someone I never meant to be. I lost myself in loving you, and you still walked away from me. I became someone I'm not, and I can't find me now. I let you shape the way I felt, the way I spoke, the way I tried. I slowly turned into someone else just to stand by your side. I gave her more than I should give just to feel like I could live. I became someone I'm not. I see what that did to me. I was loving without a doubt. You were already checking out. I became someone I'm not, and you didn't even notice. It hurts to know I changed so much for someone who never loved enough. I became someone I'm not. Now I know that's what finally broke my soul. And all the love I tried to prove was just me fading out of you. I became someone I'm not, and I don't know who I am without you. I gave you every part of me that I could give away. Ignored the cracks, ignored the truth, just to make you stay. I kept believing in us, even when it turned to dust. I stayed until there was nothing left. No more heartbeat in my chest. I gave you all I had inside, while something in me slowly died. I stayed until there was nothing, and you still walked away. You took the love I used to have and never gave it back. I tried to fill the space you made while losing what I lacked. I held on to what we were while you let it blur. I stayed until I couldn't feel if any of it was real. I was loving you alone while you were already gone. I stayed until there was pieces you took from me, and everything we couldn't be. I stayed until there was nothing, and now there's nothing left of me. You stopped meeting me halfway, but I kept walking more. I tried to fix what slipped away while you ignored the door. I carried everything we were while you let it blur. I was loving alone in this, calling it something we wouldn't fix. I gave you all I had to give, you barely chose to live it. I was loving alone, and I didn't want to see. You answer me without a heart, just words without a weight. I kept trying to play my part while you were sealing fate. I saw it in the way you stayed, like you were already away. I was loving alone, I know you had already let me go. I was holding on to you while you were already through. I was loving alone, and I felt it too late. It hurts to know I gave so much for something you didn't touch. I was loving alone, now it's clear you were never really here. And all the love I tried to save was something you already gave away. I was loving alone, and I finally walked away. We stopped feeling like we used to, but I called it just a phase. I kept reaching out to hold you while you kept pulling away. I saw the truth in every sign, but I kept telling myself we're fine. I stayed after love left us both, held on to something like it still had hope. I was loving what we used to be. You were already free. I stayed after love left, and I didn't let it go. You gave me silence dressed as care, and I believed it all. I kept pretending you were there while watching us fall. I tried to keep us in one place. You were already too I stayed after love left. Now I know some hearts just quietly let go. And all the love I tried to say was something you already gave away. I stayed after love left, and I lost myself in it. You were never staying, I just couldn't see. All the signs you left behind were invisible to me. You held me like forever, but your heart was halfway gone. I was writing us a story, you were ending it all alone. Was I the only one still believing in the dream? I was holding on to you, you were slipping in between. I felt you walked away like it didn't even hurt. I was giving you my whole heart, you were questioning my worth. Love left me here in a place I don't belong. I'm still holding on to memories, even though you're gone. I still feel your presence in the silence late at night, like a shadow of a feeling that I can't outrun or fight. Every promise that you gave me now just fades into the past, and I'm holding on to something that was never meant to last. Did you ever really love me, or just love the way I stay? 'Cause I gave you all my everything, and you let it fade. I felt you walked away like it didn't even hurt. I was giving you my whole heart, you were questioning my worth. Love left me here in a place I don't belong. I'm still holding on to memories, even though you're gone. If I could go back to the moment when your heart began to change, I would try to hold you closer before we turn to strangers. I felt you walked away, and I finally understand. I was reaching out to hold you, you were slipping from my hands. Love left me here, but I'll find my way somehow. Even if I'm lost without you, I'll be stronger now. Maybe one day I'll move on, maybe I'll finally be free. everything, but was never meant for me. I was just a chapter in a story you outgrew. I was writing us forever. You were almost through. You read me like a memory, then turned the final page. I was holding on to meaning. You were walking off the stage. Was I the only one who thought we'd be the end? I was calling you my always, you were just a friend. I was just a chapter you closed without a sound. I was building us a lifetime, you were putting it down. Not your ending, but you were mine. Now I'm stuck between the pages, reading every line. I still trace the words you left me, like they're written in my skin. Every line a quiet reminder of the love we didn't win. Every promise turned to silence, every dream fell out of place, and I'm lost inside a story I can't seem to erase. Did you ever really love me, or just love the way I stay? 'Cause I gave you all my everything and you let it fade. I was just a chapter you closed without a sound. I was building us a lifetime, you were putting it down. Not your ending, but you were mine. Now I'm stuck between the pages, reading every line. Would you still walk away, or would you finally choose me for more than just a page? I was just a chapter, but you were my whole book. I was lost inside your story, every word, every look. Not your ending, now I finally see. I was holding on to someone who was never holding me. Maybe one day I'll close this, maybe I'll be free from a story that meant everything, but ended without me. I stayed when you didn't, through every silent fight, holding on to something that was losing all its light. You pulled away so slowly, like you didn't want the blame, and I kept calling out to you, but you never said my name. Was I the only one still trying to believe? I was holding on to us, you were ready to leave. I stayed when you didn't, You let me fade like I was never there. Now I'm lost inside a feeling you don't even care. I still hear your laughter in the corners of my mind. Every memory just reminds me of what I left behind. Every promise that you made now just fades into regret. And I'm left with all the moments I can't seem to forget. Did you ever really love me, or just love the way I stayed? 'Cause I gave you all my everything, and you let it fade. I stayed when you didn't, gave you all of me. I was trying to save a love you didn't wanna keep. You let me fade like I was never there. Now I'm lost inside a feeling you don't even care. If love was meant to last, why did ours fall apart? I was giving you my whole world, you were guarding half a heart. I stayed when you didn't. Now I finally see I was loving you completely while you were losing me. You let me fade, but I'll find my way again. Even if it takes forever to learn to love again. Maybe one day I'll be stronger. Maybe I'll finally be free from a love that held me captive, but couldn't hold on to me. You left me mid-sentence, like the words didn't matter. I was trying to explain my heart while ours began to shatter. You look right through me like I was already gone, and I kept holding on to us long after you moved on. Was I the only one still trying to be heard? I was speaking from my heart, you ignored every word. We never said goodbye, but you still walked away. Left me with 1,000 things I never got to say. Unfinished with you, that's how I'll always be. I was writing us forever, you erased it easily. I still replay the silence from the night you let me go. Every second feels like something I still don't fully know. Every promise left unspoken now just lingers in my chest, and I'm left with all the questions that won't let me rest. Did you ever really love me, or just love the way I stayed? 'Cause I gave you all my everything, and you let it fade. We never said goodbye, but you still walked away. Left me with 1,000 things I never got to say. If I could finish what we started, would it change the end? Or were we always just a story that was never meant to end? We never said goodbye. Now I'm learning to let go of a love that left me hanging with things I'll never know. Unfinished with you, but I'll find my way somehow. Even if I'm lost without you, I'm stronger than this now. Maybe one day I'll stop wondering. Maybe I'll finally be free from a love that left me speechless in the middle of we. You didn't even try, not when it mattered most. I was fighting for a future, you were already close to ghost. I kept fixing every crack, every break we couldn't hide, but I was holding all the weight while you stood aside. Was I the only one still trying to make it last? I was building something real, you were stuck in the past. You didn't even try while I gave you everything. I was holding on to love, you let go of the string. I carried us alone through every high and low. I was calling you my home. You were ready to let go. I still hear the silence from the nights you turned away. Every "it's okay" you whispered was just pushing me away. Every promise felt like something till it slowly lost its truth. And I kept believing in us while I was losing you. Did you ever really need me, or just need me for a while? 'Cause I gave you all my everything, you left without a smile. You didn't even try while I gave you everything. I was holding on to love, you let go of the string. I carried us alone through every high and low. I was calling you my home. You were ready to let go. If love takes two to fight for it, why was I alone, trying to save a burning house? You already left home. You didn't even try. Now I finally see I was loving you completely while you were leaving me. I carried us alone, but I'm letting go tonight. Even if it breaks me now, I'll be stronger from the fight. Maybe one day I'll believe again. Maybe I'll find something true, a love that fights as hard for me as I once did for you. never mind. I just held you close, built a world around your name, but I loved you the most. You smiled like forever, spoke like you would stay, but your heart was always somewhere far from where I lay. Was I the only one dreaming we were real? I was falling way too deep, you didn't feel what I feel. I loved you alone in a story meant for two. I was giving all my heart, but it never reached you. Only me and us, that's how it's always been. I was fighting for a love you were never in. I still read the lines you left me, like they mean something today, but every word just reminds me you were halfway anyway. Every promise felt like magic, till it slowly turned to dust, and I kept believing in it while you lost your trust. Did you ever really need me, or just need me near? 'Cause I gave you all my everything, you were never really here. I loved you alone in a story meant for two. I was giving all my heart, but it never reached you. Only me and us, that's how it's always been. I was fighting for a love you were never in. If love needs two to make it, why did I stay so long? Holding on to something that was already gone. I loved you alone, now I finally see I was building something real that you'd never be. Only me and us, now it's clear to know I was holding on to someone who had already let go. Maybe one day I'll be stronger, maybe I'll find the truth, that I deserved a love that felt the same way too. You promised me forever, like it would never end. Said we'd face the world together, through every break and bend. I believed in every word, like they were carved in stone. But now I'm here without you, trying to stand alone. Was I the only one that thought those words were true? I was building up a lifetime all around you. You promised forever, but forever didn't stay. I was holding on to us, you were slipping away. Words you didn't mean still echo in my head. I'm still holding on to everything you left unsaid. I still hear your laughter, like it's somewhere in the air. Every moment feels like something I can't repair. Every promise that you gave me now just fades into regret, and I'm left with all the memories I can't forget. Did you ever really love me, or just love the way I stayed? 'Cause I gave you all my everything and you let it fade. You promised forever, but forever didn't stay. I was holding on to us, you were slipping away. Words you didn't mean still echo in my head. I'm still holding on to everything you left unsaid. If forever was a feeling, why did it disappear? I was holding on to something that was never really here. You promised forever, now I'm learning how to heal from a love that felt so real, but wasn't real. Words you didn't mean are fading with the past. I'm finally letting go of a love that couldn't last. Maybe one day I'll believe again, maybe I'll find what's true, but forever lost its meaning. You started drifting in the smallest ways. Less I miss you, fewer stays. I kept pretending it was just a phase while you were walking away. I felt it in the way you'd speak, like love was getting weak. You stopped loving me first, I know. I just didn't want to let it show. I was holding on to every piece while you were finding your release. You stopped loving me first before I could prepare for it. You stayed just long enough to hide the truth behind your eyes. I kept believing in your side while losing us in time. I tried to fix what you let break. You didn't even hesitate. You stopped loving me first. It's clear you disappeared while still right here. I was fighting for something real. You stopped trying to feel. You stopped loving me first, and I was the last to know. It hurts to realize too late I was the only one who stayed. You stopped loving me first, now I see what that did to all of me. And even now I can't pretend I wouldn't love you again. it ends.